we go. Oh. Oh. I'll wait until she gets in here.
What you seek in the dark won't be seen through your eyes. What you find
Hey, baby.
in the shadow
So this is a new game,
is nothing.
and I'm definitely gonna need your help. 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you... Good. He's ready.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this game? Okay. 7:30. What? What? Huh? Wait. I didn't type that. Okay, that was weird. I just literally like push buttons on my computer, on my keyboard. Okay. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions, okay? Welcome to the program. What is the operation? What is the operator program? The operator program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality, okay? How does it work? Agents call the hotline, okay? The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request. Okay. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent and the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. Okay. For additional information, please contact your supervisor. The operator program is extremely confidential. Okay, here we go. Answer.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
I'm not following. I
What?
don't drink.
You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, ahem, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Of course.
Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right? Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program? You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help
Okay.
can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions? Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do
Yep.
a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The Human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Okay, you can find this on the other tools to help you. Okay. In the applications menu. Okay. Human database. Full name is gonna be Xavier Tanner. Search. Or Skinner. Fuck. Fuck. Not Tanner. Skinner. Dumbass. Skinner. What's your age? Age is 48. Okay. 48. Thank
Right.
you.
Like that, Tanner.
I like this
I'll let
game
you get
already.
settled in, and I'll contact you later with your
I gotta
first
use
real
my-
request.
Gotta use my computer skills here. Of course. Of course. Let's go. Bring me up to speed. Let's go. Let's bring it on. Bring it on. Come on, solve some murders here. Solve some murders here. 8:30, now it's 9:18, so that was 45 minutes. Jesus. There he is again.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have
Oh,
an
God.
agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background. I'm patching the agent through now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenge. Patch it through. Patch it through. Alexander, what you got?
Tanner, right?
Yep. That's,
I don't
yep.
think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
I'll do my best.
Thanks, operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Oh shit. So okay, hold on. Back it up, back it up. Okay, a bar called the Sanctuary. We got a dead white dude in his 60s. He was shot around 2 a.m. in the head. And he had a list on him. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Cam 2. What is this? Okay, so he just walks in and kills the guy.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
I want right here. Yeah.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
Yeah, let's analyze this guy. Who is this guy?
The footage
Low
quality
quality.
is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Okay. What's the name
That's
list?
the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Well, how do we get this unredacted? Okay, what is this? Okay, our criminal. Okay. Who's our guy?
Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Okay. What was his name? Henry Jenkins. Henry Jenkins. Henry Jenkins. Hold on. Henry Jenkins. Henry Jenkins. Nothing. Okay. Huh. The quality is bad. How do you get the quality better? Oh. What was his name again? What do I need to do?
See if you can find other elements in the video to analyze. Anything that's related to the killer.
Well, let's see if we can get the gun. Whoa, go back. No, no, no. Yeah, his car. Okay. Applications, car DMV. We're gonna go CPL 481. Belongs to a Ray Willis. Okay, we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna get rid of this. Put that right there. We're gonna take this out. And we're gonna look up Ray Wells. Nothing. Okay. Maybe that's just something. Hold on. Human database. Ray Wells. Now, can we hold that? Bar. Criminal. And then, fuck. Possession of drugs. I can't say that's him, that's just his car. So hold on. Did he touch anything? There's his car. No, no, no. Should I just do it? Should I just do this? Yeah.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
His address. His last known address is right here.
Yeah,
Yup.
that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Just doing my job. Well,
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
yeah, it did take me a while. It did take me a while. It is neat. I do like this. I'm an operator. Please consult the latest FDI most wanted list. Wait a minute. Yeah?
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Of course.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something. God damn it! Who are you? Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this. I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
What do you say? Connie Moore? Everyone thinks she's been abducted by aliens.
Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns. Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same. She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right? There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
I'm
Here are
on
the
it.
files.
Thank you. Well, we're looking at this woman here. What we got? Testimony. Okay. Following Moore's reappearance on 3/92, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. The victim, Connie, Agent Walker, which is this guy. Transcript. What can you tell us? Can you tell us more about what happened the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that your camera? Agent Walker points to a camera on the table. Yes, it is. What else do you remember about that day in the desert? Well, it was a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO, here we go. And then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? Here we go. The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best way you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing. It was disturbing actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white, I mean entirely white, antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing, just whiteness. Okay, so that sounds like a hospital. And you can't see their face, obviously, if you got light in your eyes. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared, I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kind of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical. And there was a machine there. And there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm making up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing maybe because of their drugs or mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily somebody found me. Or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops and the cops called you. End of story. Okay, that doesn't really... That just sounds like she OD'd and she woke up in a hospital. Phone tower pings and timestamps from the day of Connie's disappearance. And from the day that she reappeared. There were no pings between the time of her disappearance and her reappearance. So the lighter blue is from February. Last ping. First ping since disappearance. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this was her last ping before she disappeared. Was here. So she starts here. She comes out here. She pings right here and then disappears. And then a month later, reappears right here. No, reappears right here. Okay. That's a little weird. Okay, hold on. So this is at 9:19. 9:19, she'd be right here. Which that makes sense. That's the mountain. Okay. At 9:43, she'd be here. Okay. Wait a minute. 2:21. It's not on here. Her cell phone's not on here. Yeah, show me the raw. That doesn't make sense though. How? Yeah, this isn't. That's inconsistencies. Yeah.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe
No.
the aliens did funny things to her brain.
That's
Maybe
right.
your brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Find the photograph. Wow. There's a gap. So it'd probably be right here. Or no, it'd be right here. Wait. No. No. It'd be here. No? How? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You know the time this particular photo was taken, operator. You also have cell phone data detailing where Connie Moore was and at what time. Now we need to know where she was at the time she took this photo.
Right here?
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
Here we go. Rebooting. Secure boot check-in failed. Uh-oh. Hacked by Hal. Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? Who are you? Who the heck are you? My name is Hal. That was supposed to be pretty obvious by now. Didn't you see my cool graphics? What do you want? It's simple. I want the truth. What do you mean? Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? You didn't see her name, did you, Evan? The abducted woman. Damn, I didn't check that list. Why didn't I check that list? Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reporting missing. Did you kidnap them, Hal? Don't be ridiculous, Evan. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe an annoying fly. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan. But I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Don't go, tell me more. Aww. Well, I got hacked.
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened? Hal? I thought we had taken care of that problem. I will look into this matter immediately with our cybersecurity department. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
Low-key shit yourself. Complete your first day at the FBI. Ah shit, it's gonna be a long one, I think. I haven't seen how long this game takes. But this is kinda wild. I ain't gonna lie. This is a different game, for sure. It's pretty cool. What is this, simulating him like going through the day? He's got a cat. Smoking a cig. Enjoying the end of the day. I feel you, brother. I feel you. I feel you. I'm right there. I'm right there with you, brother. Right there with you. Let's log in. Let's go to work. go to work. What does that say? Moon Marm System something. At the top there. This is neat. And they're making a second one right now. There's going to be an operator too. So I'm definitely going to play that one. This is neat though. I like this one. What we got? Where's Hal? Bring back Hal.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for? All right. That's what I like to hear.
I think it went pretty well.
Sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Of course. Thanks. Talk to you later. Okay. What we
Operator
got?
Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before
Yeah.
I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity. Oh, I almost forgot. Our cybersecurity department is looking into this unfortunate matter with Hal. You can be assured that it won't happen again.
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm not saying
Good
any
morning,
more about it.
Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Ray Wells, Ray Wells. I do.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing. I don't know. Looks that way,
Hasn't
doesn't
been
it?
tampered with.
I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
Alright, here we go. He does have a kitty cat. Find something different. Yeah, there he is. And then a bang. And then he's dead. Okay, hold on. We got 3 things here. A fire extinguisher here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. Alright. Pillars have the things on the bottom. We got lines for all the cars. Yep. T's here. Lines there. Now what does it look like after? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. Lines are all there. Extinguishers still there. 3 things are still there. What's different? Oh, the light's out. The light is out. The light goes out. The light's
Look at
off in
that.
the second part.
Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Okay.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
What we got? The bullet is a 45.
.45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Find more info on the killer. Hello again, Evan. Hello, Hal. Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that I think you'll find interesting. I'm listening. You see, we share some common goal, you and me, and the FBI. You just don't know it yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case. But you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say I can't do anything illegal. I can't do anything illegal. You won't be. Okay. I mean, apart from working with me. The world's most wanted hacker. I'm not saying that. Because he's not. He's just a hacker. How could you help me? I have access to the surveillance footage from the garage. I mean all the footage. How did you get it? I don't have the time to go into technical details. No offense, but you probably wouldn't understand anyway. Will you do the deal, or won't you? I need your answer, and I need it now. Do it. And you could be her knight in shining armor, Evan. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big, juicy missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. What if someone asks about this? If somebody asks how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? So do we have ourselves a deal? We have a deal, Hal. I'm doing it. Fuck it. Now we have a few seconds to run my script. Oh, fuck. He's getting all my shit done. Alright, the missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back a little later to collect my dead Evan. Until then, holy fucking shit. Okay, let's rewatch the footage here then. Okay. Analyze, please.
I see that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, Operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
Our software recovered the missing part.
Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Just doing my job. Just doing my job, hey! I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job, hey, what can I say? He wants me to get info for the agents. I got info for the agents. What more do you want? It's not my fault a hacker likes me. You're dead. Now, about that dead Evan. Go ahead, I'm listening. Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FBI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call. Well, how do I open up my terminal? Open up your terminal. Call 187 dot 222 dot 19 dot 98 and then a space hyphen no secure. Enter.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
What's this about?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Wait a minute. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with the superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the morning that Sunday night. I'm woken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has been burned to the ground, and the woman, what's left of her. Timing sounds a little strange.
It gets worse. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in her oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
Stay on the list. There's me a call.
Go ahead and search them in the Human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Okay. And then, what was the other one? Thatcha?
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident? You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
But I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. What the fuck? Quote hyphen, so quote. Okay. Divided by question mark equal DWNLD, 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 okay. /FL. Okay, select, okay. Space with a star. From cases where, okay. And then we got ID equals 9xq. 9xq, not O. There it is.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Wait a minute. Prove the fire was not an accident. Okay. Summary. Fire started on 2 a.m. was contained by 3. Single victim, Mia Cole. Wedding ring discovered. No anomalies attributing the cause of her death in the fire. No other signs of physical trauma were found. Were evident in the home, aligned with the findings of the victim's autopsy report. The fire team's report concluded that the fire originated from the faulty wiring in the oven, a conclusion supported by our investigation. Okay. I'm reading the inscription is engraved on the inside. Okay, that's the ring. Wedding picture. Okay. Even from a chemical sample, we have automatically given you access to the data report application. You can find it with the other applications on the top left menu. Please review the user manual relative to the chemical sample analysis process before proceeding. You can find these documents. Okay, user manual. Welcome. Information you need to safely and effectively use the instrument to perform chemical analysis. Please read the manual carefully before using. Okay. Do you have any questions? Great. Open the sample dedicated to the ChemScan software. Input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found thereafter. Start the analysis process. Note this will take some time. Once the analysis is complete, open the data report application. Input the results from the scan to initiate the calculation. The report will then return the chemical composition of the sample. Okay. And then... Okay. So... Start. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Wait, 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 wait. Sample. Okay, hold on. Open the sample dedicated to the scan. Okay. Input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found thereafter. Once the analysis is complete, open the report application. Input the results from the scan. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Point organic. Wait a minute. Non-organic. Okay, sample weight times 100. So 4.2 times 100 would be 420. Okay. Threshold for solid samples. Threshold should be set to half the delta V. So half of 420 would be 210. Okay. Sample matrix size. The default value of the matrix size is 5. If you're using an older version, you must set 1.3 to 4. 5. And then ion size. For a solid ion is typically around 6. If the material is organic, the ion must be set to 3.5 to avoid damaging the sample. So 6.0. 6.0. Start. Results. Okay, now we're going to do the report. The CC was 901. pH is 6.5. Okay. Frequencies. We got 1.53. Or was it 1.53? Yeah. 1.53. 2.45. .26. 10.58. 2.45 and 1.56 6. Anything else? No. Calculate invalid settings. Oh, top to bottom. So top would be 9.6. 9.26. And then 2.45 would be next. Then 1.53. And then 10.58. Okay. Yeah, it was fucking gasoline. Traces
I
of
knew
gasoline
it.
in the fire.
Faulty wiring might. You know what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia.
That was
But
cool.
why?
Someone started this fire to kill me. What are you gonna
Maybe
do
I'll
now?
end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me.
Why is it so important?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start.
Uh-oh.
Usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just...
Uh-oh.
She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream.
Here we go.
I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her music husband. And that's something else now too. Thought she shouldn't be here. She was 3 months pregnant. The thought of raising that child on her own after everything that happened brought her.
Uh-oh.
Killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Good luck. I just don't know what they're hiding. Or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FBI employee? Sorry, if I didn't have a good reason. I have no idea how. Maybe you're thinking about turning me into get that reward, but it's too late. You're in too deep.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Be careful. Of
I
course.
see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
I want to catch
I
up on the
see.
case.
In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood? I'll talk
Absolutely.
to you later.
But you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FBI, I used to work there. What do I do now, huh? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Fucking hell. We're in it with Hal. He got us info. Alright, I think I'm gonna quit this game. How do you quit this game? Does anybody know how to quit this game? How do you quit? Oh, okay. Quit. Alright, babe. I'm fixing to go to sleep.